The first thing the girl did after being reborn was choose to become a man, because in her family, every female at the age of 18 would awaken a special bloodline, allowing them to freely choose their gender. In her previous life, the girl had insisted on staying a woman just to be by her boyfriend's side, ignoring her parents' and clan's advice. She spent 30 years raising her husband and children, turning her husband into the wealthiest man in the capital, and raising both children to be successful. But on her 50th birthday, her husband and children poisoned her with a cake, just because her husband resented her for breaking him apart from his first love. And the children had taken the first love as their godmother to make up for past wrongs. The woman closed her eyes in regret and anger. When she opened them again, she was back 30 years in the past. On the day her bloodline awakened, having learned from her previous life, she didn't hesitate this time to choose to become a man. 7 days later, her transformation would be complete. But until then, she begged the clan leader to keep it a secret. Meanwhile, her boyfriend had been waiting for her. If it weren't for the inheritance in her hands, he wouldn't have bothered to come to such a remote place. A few minutes later, her previous life ended, and her boyfriend rushed up to ask if her family had made a binding contract so they could be together forever. He said he was willing to make a contract with her family. The girl was shocked, because in the previous life, he had never proposed the contract himself. It seemed he had also been reborn, and knew that according to the clan rules, once a contract was made, it could never be broken. Seeing his eager expression, the girl agreed without hesitation. The clan leader then led them to the ancestral hall. Before making the contract, he repeatedly asked the boyfriend if he was sure. Seeing him determined, the leader could only sigh and throw their hair into the fire. The girl smirked, because the contract she and her boyfriend had made was not a marriage contract at all. Her boyfriend immediately went to her parents to arrange the marriage. He abandoned all previous subservience and demanded that the girl transfer her houses and savings to him. Her parents were furious and tried to throw him out, but the boyfriend warned them not to act rashly, because the contract had already been made. Her parents froze, knowing that according to clan rules, breaking it meant death. Under the rules, her parents could only watch as the girl transferred 16 properties, 70 shops, and 600 million in savings to her boyfriend. After the final transfer, scales began appearing on his arm. Panicked, he asked what they were. The girl reassured him. The scales were a sign of the contract. Once 3 appeared, the contract would be fully binding. He relaxed and immediately went to spend the money. 2 days later, while the girl was resting, her boyfriend dragged her out of the room to the hospital. She learned that his first love had been in a car accident. He brought her to donate blood. After 400 milliliters, the nurse warned him that she might be in danger, but he didn't care. He said she would soon be his wife and could give as much as he wanted. Other patients scolded him for treating his wife like a blood bag, but the girl didn't object, insisting the nurse continue, because at that moment, the second scale on his arm was slowly appearing. After giving 1,000 milliliters, the girl fainted. To ensure his first love recovered, he brought her